I was slammed in the face by the Alter of Novardok. Now, anyone that knows their history is probably wondering, what are you talking about, Rabbi? The Alter of Novardok passed away in 1919. How could you get slammed in the face in 2020? Now, some of you smart people out there might say, okay, he probably means that he learned the teaching of the great rabbi of Novardok and it kind of hit him in the face. That's not what I'm talking about. The other night, those of you who know me personally know I'm a morning person. So when it hits later at night, I start getting cranky, and it was one of those nights where I just needed to go to sleep. So I grabbed with me my book that I was recently reading, The Alter of Novardok, and I cuddled up in bed, and I was reading peacefully, and all of a sudden I get banged in the face with a book. And my immediate reaction is, who threw a book at me? But then I realized, Shlomo, you dropped the book on yourself. And the Alter of Novardok is perhaps teaching me a lesson. What could be the lesson? So we just blessed the new month of Elul. Elul is the month before Rosh Hashanah. It's the most powerful month. It's a month to really think about your life and how to transform it for the upcoming year. And it begins and it stands for the words, Ani lidodi v'dodi li. I am to my beloved and my beloved is to myself. The emphasis that I want to take out is Ani. It begins with I. In Judaism, we're always trying to minimize the ego. We say the prayer at the beginning of the day, Moda Ani, grateful am I, so that when we wake up in the morning, we put the ego in perspective of gratitude. We teach, when we learn Pirkei Avot, the ethics of our father, Aseh Lecha Rab, make sure that you have a mentor where you can ask your questions. And sometimes, when you learn all these teachings of Chazal, you could forget about the I. You could forget that really, ultimately, it does start with Ani. And just like when that book fell on me, I wanted to blame someone else. The lesson of Elul is Ani. I got to take responsibility. I have to look at myself, at my Ani, and say, where am I going to make a difference? How am I going to make new choices this year? How am I going to transform? How can I take responsibility? If you begin with the Ani, then may Hashem give us the strength that we should be able to achieve everything that we want to accomplish this year. V'dodi li, and Hashem will be together as our partner. Have a great week.